Guys, welcome to the vlog. If you saw last week, you know that 95% of it was spent in my bed being sick. Today's the first day in about a week that I put any makeup on, and I feel pretty. I took a shower, I blow dried my hair, and I did my makeup. I have a tutorial coming on this, so get excited. Oh my god. I feel like a person again, but like a low energy version of the person that I used to be. So I need to get something to eat. It's 3:30. Alex is coming over for, I think, like an hour or two because he has a show later. And I want some popcorn. Look at this monstrosity. This 1,000 piece, probably pretty racist monstrosity that I got from the dollar store for $3. We're dying here. Look at how cute this shit is, guys. Hello, little munchkin. Oh my god. Doesn't he look so chill? Like, that's just amazing. And also, I fucked up my bed. I'm gonna do laundry because I want to like wash my pillow sheets. After I have any sort of sickness, like the flu especially, I need to wash it. Okay, I will talk about Game of Thrones, but I just need a minute to collect my thoughts, okay? I watched it last night and it was amazing, but I want to be able to sit down and kind of go through all of those things. But before I do that, I have a mission. I feel like every time when you like finally get healthy after being sick, it's like coming back from a vacation because you have all this stuff that you need to do after spending days in bed. So I've already gone and like cleaned up all the dishes and stuff because I had so many dishes up here. I'm gonna go do my laundry. So I have got, look at this fucking mountain. I've got to do all that, and then I'm going to wash the blankets, and then, what else do I need to do? Then I need to like vacuum and stuff. Vacuum, and I already emptied some garbages, but my room is all like bleh, and I hate it. It's like stressful for me, and I also need to clean up like my nightstands and stuff. And then I'm gonna do my makeup, and we will sit down before I start getting into editing and everything, and we will talk about the epicness that was of Game of Thrones. And I will let you know when I'm talking about it because there will probably be spoilers, because you know what? You should have watched it. And if you don't, then I'll give you a timestamp to skip to. So let's talk about Game of Thrones and not have a panic attack about a fucking wasp. Game of Thrones was stunning. It was amazing. So episode 9 and 10 of this season are some of the best episodes I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, of anything, of just television. They were so good. The fight with Jon Snow and Ramsay Bolton, amazing. Just like visually amazing. And then his death, Sansa making him get like fed to his dogs, was so good. Like, it felt so satisfying. And then the finale, like, first of all, fan theory is right, obviously. There were hints to that throughout the season, but it was just done in such a cool way, and Jon Snow is gonna kill it, and I'm so glad that Dany is finally coming over and winter is finally here. Like, this is the season that kind of moved it towards like, oh, okay, so we're gonna have the big fight, and we're going to have, well, actually, I was watching this thing, and it was talking about how, like, the big fight for the throne probably isn't going to be the biggest part of the season anymore. It's going to be the Great War between, what is it, the King Beyond the Wall or something, the Night King, and like, yeah, it has to be, because this isn't a battle anymore between like Cersei versus basically everyone else in the entire fucking world. And can we also talk about how I'm sad that Marjorie went out like that? Like, I really enjoyed her, and she seemed like she had a plan, but I don't know, Cersei's just like too badass. She just kills it too hard. And also, I'm glad Tommen's dead because he's fucking useless. But Tommen's dead, Marjorie's dead, I'm going all over the place. Basically all of the Tyrells aside from the grandmother are dead, which, fine, whatever. Like, I would have liked Marjorie to be there a little longer, but doesn't really matter that much. Sansa's thing was great. I love how she's just like, no, to Littlefinger, like, that's a pretty picture, but like, literally fuck off. Like, you were in love with my mother. This is creepy. Littlefinger's such a creep. And like, you sell her to the Boltons, you think you don't, like, you know everything, but you don't know that Ramsay Bolton is a fucking psychopath. And then we have Cersei on the throne, which is fine. She'll be kicked off immediately. Or, I'm interested to see if, no, Dany will kick her off. But I was gonna say, I'd be interested to see if Dany would kind of like move her focus towards the Great War and then kind of the Iron Throne is like an afterthought. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I would love to hear your guys' theory. I will also be talking a lot about TV in this vlog because The Bachelorette is on tonight. And also, if you need a new show to watch, Mistresses is a really good, like, brainless one. So is The Bachelorette, obviously. But if you're kind of done with the whole, like, thinking during TV shows, like with Game of Thrones, Mistresses is really great, and so is The Bachelorette. Hi, guys. Oh, goodness, that's bright.
Yeah, try not being ever able to wear sunglasses.
Why can't you wear sunglasses? Why wouldn't you put in contacts?
I don't have contacts.
Why wouldn't you get contacts and put in contacts?
I have no money.
Ah. So we're going over to Jesse's old apartment, and we're going to, he's going to mop the floor and I'm going to sit there, and it's going to be fun. So.
So much fun.
So much fun! Woo. So, are you going to talk on your channel about why you've been a shit YouTuber?
I have a legitimate reason.
Are you going to talk about it?
Yeah. You almost did a good job on that one. Finish up the apartment, so if you want your coffee maker and microwave shit, that's from grab tonight.
Just sit here. In a closet. We were found out, guys. We were busted. Swung the door on my leg. Look at, these are my shoes. They're Nikes. I don't know what style they are, but I saw them in some other YouTuber's vlog and I was like, I love those. And then I had to have them.
Actually, how are you small?
Why don't you just suck my dick?
I don't know how.
Oh, okay. Look at my highlight, you guys. That's like 4 layers of the Becca Opal. It goes all over. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I'm literally, what is it that Nathan Zed said? Like a glowy glazed donut goddess or something today. So I am going to quickly run into town. I need to mail off some makeup. I, P.S. have more makeup for sale on Instagram. I basically just like cut everything in half, like all of the prices. So everything, basically the value is at least 2 or 3 times what I'm selling it for. I set myself up a budget. So I gave myself, where is it? I'm not going to show you the budget. Well, maybe I could if you want to see. But I basically worked it out so that I have, how much? I have $75 to spend a week for like going out to eat or buying anything that includes online. So basically $300 a month. Anything that I don't spend from that $300 goes automatically into savings. It doesn't roll over into next month's spending. And then I have $30 a week for groceries just because like that'll account for like berries and stuff, and like maybe I can pick up a meal or something once in a while for my family. So the reason that I talked about that is because I'm gonna go into town and I'm probably gonna buy myself something from Tim Hortons just because I haven't had anything in a while. And what I've been doing is every week now I'm gonna put in, what is it, like $105 into my wallet, and that's all I have to spend, and I'm only gonna use cash as much as I can help it. I'll use like my credit card for gas and stuff, but as far as like play spending that isn't bills, I'm going to use cash. So right now I've got, I think like $60 in my wallet. $60, and I think it's a good system. Like, I'm excited about this. I think I'm gonna put like all $105 in my wallet though, just so like I know by the end of the week, whatever is left in there, I'm gonna put it into savings. I'll take out another $75 and we'll work with that. So yeah, I don't know. I'll work with this for the month of July, see how it works, and tweak it if I need to. Hello, it's called fashion. I love these shorts. I love this whole thing. So I'm just gonna get, oh fuck, I also need to go and make sure my car is registered still. Shit, that might be like a surprise expense if I didn't renew it for 2 years, so. God, that highlight though. Alright, do I need, I always like to bring like a sweater or something just in case. Alright, let's bring workout sweater and let's go downstairs. Well, hey, as it turns out, I don't have to go and renew my license because I got it for 2 years. Good job a year ago, Ashley, for being very smart. Do you hear this? My car is having a ruckus. So, update, my thighs are sweating. but I'm super excited. I'll be the first to admit, sorry about this weird camera angle, I just find that this is the one where it doesn't let like sun in and then I look weird. I'll be the first to admit, I got my class syllabus and I was like, ugh, fucking school, this sucks. But I'm just doing it from home. It's one of the 2 classes that I was approved to do from home. And so far, excited. Mind you, I have read like 13 pages of the textbook, but I really like what this class is on. I like cognitive psychology, and it's interesting because I just finished in the last semester that I was in school a behaviorism class. So the difference basically, because I know some of you are interested in psychology, behaviorism is, I guess, the study of overt behaviors. So you can visually see me walking away versus you don't know what's going on in my head, which is more cognitive, right? So cognitive or cognition is the thoughts, the covert behaviors, and overt behaviors is behaviorism. So it's the study of like what you can see happening and interacting with the environment and things around you. So behaviorism really took over quite early in the early 1900s, and then I think it was 1960 or something that like cognition kind of took over a little bit more, and cognitive psychology was more of something that people were studying because they wanted to study memory and just things like that. So we talked about that in our behaviorism class. Now we're just kind of getting more into the basics of cognitive psychology, which is so interesting, and I don't know, I'm into it. Step 1, done. Okay, I'm gonna eat this, then we're gonna film, then we're gonna do whatever else the fuck I said I was going to do. Film, thumbnails, blah, blah, blah. Maybe I'll do a morning after podcast. Also, Justin's coming over, we're gonna do the podcast later. So, that'll be fun. Step 2, filming, done. Took off my makeup and I did a bit of a face mask, and then I put some like moisture mask on, so my hair's a little wet now, but I'm gonna do some school stuff. So I'm gonna show you my little school setup because I kind of love it. I'm just sitting on my couch, and this is how I've been doing my notes. I have this little like notepad, and it's separated a little off center, so on one side I go and then the other side I do in a different color pen. So I'm gonna do that again. I'm just literally laying on my couch. I bring my laptop over. These things, these coasters, were from FabFitFun like a year ago, and they're finally coming in handy. I have like my little setup, and then Justin's coming over later, so I have that set up and ready to go. All right, I went ahead and redid my makeup with the Anastasia Modern Romance palette, and I am really into this palette. All of the colors are so pretty and really, really nice for a smoky eye. So I'm gonna take out the bug. Don't know where the bug is. Buddy, where are you? We'll find him. Hello, I just woke up and it is Wednesday, and I realized I never talked about the Bachelorette. So, you know, I said I was going to, and I keep my promises. I'm probably gonna actually start editing this vlog today because I'm going camping this weekend, and I don't know, I'm only going out for like one night, but there might be cool footage, who's to say. So, okay, let's quickly talk about the Bachelorette, and then let's talk about what's happening today. Don't know why I said it like that. Nothing really exciting except Olive Garden. Okay, so they went to Buenos Aires, and there was a bunch of boring dates. Derek went home. Okay, the thing about Derek is he's one of those kids that has like the whole practice it, fake it till you make it sort of thing going on, where he's like so overly confident, and it seems so annoying, like, and in your face, because there's a difference between being confident and being like overly confident where you're trying to make up for something, and he seems like he was doing that. And then when he went home, that all kind of fell away, and he was like, oh, I'm just Derek. Derek isn't good enough. I thought it was. And that was so sad. Like, I thought he was annoying, to be fair, but I don't think, like, he really put a lot of his self-worth into this relationship and her liking him back, which is unfortunate, you know? Like, I know that kind of, I don't know, like, reassurance from her would have been really great, but if she's not feeling it, would you rather wait around? Probably not, right? And then, okay, let's just skip right to the finale, because everything else was like, I don't give a fuck. It was between Alex, Alex is like the shorter guy, and can we just talk about how they edit him to make him look so short? Like, I'm sure he's like 5'7" or something, and all these other guys are like really tall. Who else? Who was the other person? It doesn't matter really. But, the one that really, really likes her, the one that's like, oh god, you know what, hold on, I'm gonna look this up. James Taylor, okay. Alright, I completely forgot that he existed. Oh, no, you know who my front runner is? Luke. I love Luke. Oh my god, this is so handy. I should just be on this page where it shows all of their faces all of the time, because this is way better. Okay, the guy who was on the 2-on-1 was Chase, and then Alex and, forgot his name already, James Taylor. They were down to the last two. James was just happy to get a rose, which would not be my reaction. My reaction would be, I'm your bottom two? Excuse me? Like, if you can't decide between me and this other person and we're your bottom two, just don't give us a fucking rose. Like, my reactions are probably most like Alex when it comes to, like, these dumb things. But I also think Alex is, like, a little dumb. Like, a little dumb. Cute, but a little dumb. I also think that James Taylor, like, in what world do you think it's a good idea to go out to somebody and be like, yeah, so we were playing poker, and he just seemed entitled. Like, are you fucked? Like, that just makes you seem so petty. Robbie, I know that he's the first one who said that I, like, love you to JoJo. I was gonna call her J-Lo. But I'm looking at his picture right now, like, in the eyes, and he gives me that vibe, like, he looks like the kind of guy who would fuck your best friend. Do you know what I mean? Like, you'd be together for, like, a year and you'd be really happy because he's, like, a charming dude. But he also looks like he would fuck your best friend and not give a single fuck about it. Like, he looks like the kind of guy who would manipulate you to the point of no return. And I'm totally not going off of his personality on this. I'm just looking at his picture and he is, like, delving deep into my soul and it's creeping me out a little bit. Like, Luke doesn't have that. I was a little bit concerned with Luke after the first date because he seemed a little bit one-dimensional, but dude's hot. Like, dude's got it going on. He's hot, and I don't know what it is about men and, like, one good, like, indent in their face, but his forehead wrinkle, like, it's just, oh, he seems like a hardworking man because of that, you know what I mean? Damn. I'm gonna drink my coffee and eat my food because my hands are shaking at this point. And I'll just update you on everything that's going on later on when I'm done eating. Why, hello there. Okay, so I'm done eating as much as I'm going to eat right now. I'm going to start editing this, edit the rest of the videos, and then I'm going to do some school stuff, which is going really well. I'm really a fan of it so far. But yeah, I'm going to throw this video together. Hopefully you liked it. There'll be a really cool, hopefully camping vlog coming up next. Hopefully I'll get that up for Monday, and then I'll do some Q&As and stuff. And if you want a dirty Q&A, leave me some questions on Ask FM. I'll do one of those. I know I haven't done one in a long time. The day that this goes up, I think is going to be Thursday. I might do a YouNow show. Follow me on Twitter and I will let you know if I am. But that's it. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.